What's going on, y'all? My name is Grayson Russell.
Hey, it's Presley Tunnett here.
Hey everybody, Robbie Johnson here.
This is Darian Lee.
Hey y'all, this is Billy Joe Jones.
My name is Rye Rivers.
Hi, I'm Chloe Styler, and you are listening to The Jay Franzi Show.
Be sure to enjoy it.
Thank y'all.
Welcome to The Jay Franzi Show, a behind-the-curtain look at the entertainment industry with insights you can't pay for and stories you've never heard. Now, here's your host, Jay Franzi and Tiffany Mason.
And we are coming at you live. I am Jay Franzi, and with me tonight, the Sally to my Harry, my beautiful co-host, Miss Tiffany Mason.
Hello.
And if you are new to the show, this is your source for the latest news, reviews, and interviews. So if you would like to join in, comment, or fire off any questions, please head over to jfranzi.com. You may notice, Miss Tiffany, we have a special guest with us tonight.
I know.
We have Mr. Bottolato, Mr. Mark Bottolato. He's going to join us in our shenanigans tonight. So if we're going to do that, we have to discuss the question of the day. The question of the day. Name an artist with the most unique voice. Name an artist with the most unique voice. Do not tell me now. Wait till a little later in the show. And if you would like to join in to our shenanigans, please go ahead and put your response into the comments section. We will read yours a little later in the show as well. All right. We have trivia planned for a little later in the show today. So in honor of our trivia night, I thought we would get Miss Tiffany a little warmed up.
Oh, gosh.
Not in that way, Miss Tiffany. Calm down. I know there's 3 of us tonight, but that's not what we're doing. All right.
Oh, praise Jesus. My mom's on here.
She's mine. You slow down. 11 wild facts true Texas Roadhouse fans should know.
Okay.
11 wild facts true Texas Roadhouse fans should know.
Okay.
Mr. Bottolato, we are mentioning this because Miss Tiffany used to own a Texas Roadhouse.
True story.
So we're going to warm it up and see how she does.
Oh, gosh.
It says, Texas Roadhouse doesn't have much to do with Texas at all.
Yeah.
Why is that, Miss Tiffany?
Because it was founded in Indiana.
In Indiana. Look at you. We're off to a good start. All right. Next. The meat cutters work in extreme temperatures.
It's true.
What temperatures are they?
I don't know, but it's whatever refrigerator is set up because they cut in a cooler. So it's like a walk-in cooler where you would normally have like all your produce and stuff. Instead, they have all kinds of meat. So whatever a cooler's temperature is.
It is 34 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay.
They have many layers on and they look cold when they come out.
Number 3, it is numbered. We're going to 11.
Okay.
We're turning it up to 11. Is the bread really fresh?
Every single day.
In addition to the meat cutters, Texas Roadhouse also employs bakers.
Yep. Part of my job was to take that bread and go give it to local businesses.
And why would you do that, Miss Tiffany?
That's a grassroots marketing effort where we are extending kindness to the community. They're getting to taste our fresh product. They become addicted and want to come back to Texas Roadhouse for more because when you get seated, they give you the delicious rolls.
All right, number 4. What is the most ordered meal at Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, gosh. I mean, a sirloin?
So the most ordered meal on the Texas Roadhouse menu across all of their locations is the 6-ounce sirloin.
I almost said 6 ounces, but I didn't know if it was the next size up.
Be fair.
So proud of myself.
I always get the 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All of the meat adds up. All of that meat adds up. How much money do they cut per year in meat?
Oh, I don't have a clue. Lots.
$1 million.
Oh, I was just going to joke and say $1 million.
That seems low to
though.
me. I mean, I know it's $1 million, but it seems low.
Well, if it's just the sirloin, seems right.
Just says $1 million of meat cut each year. Seems low.
Interesting. That does seem low then.
How many locations are there?
Over 300, but I don't know.
It is over 300. You know what else it is over?
400?
800.
Oh, gosh.
You're a little on the low side.
It's been a couple years.
There are over 800 locations scattered all across the United States. What is the required temperature for serving beer?
Ooh, I don't know. Ice cold beer, legendary margaritas. I don't know, but they have to have chilled glasses. I know that. I don't know. 34 degrees.
You're guessing in the ballpark of all these things because it's cold. It's 36 degrees.
That's what I said, 36 degrees.
When they say everything, they mean everything. What does that mean, Miss Tiffany?
Is there any more context to that?
No. When they say everything, they mean everything.
I don't know. You stumped me.
Everything is made from scratch.
Okay.
Number 10. You want steak or you want steak?
If I'm going to Roadhouse, I want steak and mushrooms.
Oh, you ruined it by putting mushrooms on it. There are a lot of other options, such as chicken and shrimp, but steak is what Texas Roadhouse tends to be known for.
Yeah.
All right, let us wrap up with number 11.
Okay.
Larger than it looks from the outside. While Texas Roadhouse might appear to be the same size as many other chains, this restaurant is actually much larger.
Oh, wow. I will say I feel like they have a lot more tables in them, and they do a faster table turnover, so they see a lot more people. But
Well, let's go back to the title of this article because I don't feel like it delivered.
okay.
11 wild facts. Are these really 11 wild facts?
They weren't wild, but it was kind of interesting.
Interesting. I should have said 11 interesting facts about Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah. Not even necessarily interesting, just 11 facts.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the most accurate.
But you, Miss Tiffany, owned a Texas Roadhouse. I saw the article. I thought it would be interesting to go over. Your mother says she is a 6-ounce sirloin girl.
Oh, dang.
That's what I'm talking about, Miss Kathy. She likes little meat.
And you only have a little meat.
6 ounces. Moving on, how about the news?
How about the news? Okay, well, first thing that I have on the docket to share with you is Ella Langley makes music history with triple chart crown. Ella Langley's Choosing Texas becomes the first female country hit to top the Hot 100. Hot country songs and country airplay at the same time. The hits from her upcoming Dandelion are streamed over 300 million times. And I love that there was an early release of those two because the song Be Her, if anybody's heard it, I didn't realize Ella Langley wants to be me. It's so weird.
Yes, we find that to be weird as well. We all know that you love her latest song, Choosing Texas.
Yeah.
She wrote with who?
Miranda Lambert.
Miranda Lambert was heard playing a show the other night, and she actually performed that song.
Oh, fun. That's cool.
People wondered why they didn't realize she co-wrote it.
Oh, yeah.
I heard a song today on the radio that I thought was her, though. I was like, oh, wow. I said, this is definitely her. Nope, not her.
No.
I think it was Megan Maroney.
I was just going to say it may have been Megan Maroney.
It's a lot of I was just going to say stuff.
I know. I was just going to say that.
Just going to say.
Oh, my God.
I got to get the buttons ready. Forget it. I switched screens tonight, but they're ready now. You just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you know about Jason Aldean scoring his 31st country #1 hit. His emotional ballad, How Far Does a Goodbye Go, tops country radio, marking his 31st chart-topping single, That puts him tied with some of the genre's biggest names for most number ones in the modern Billboard era. And if I can, on the side, I'd like to say Jason Aldean is in his Billboard era.
Nice.
But
he's not tied with some of the greatest. He's tied with George Strait.
Yeah.
No, he's only tied with George Strait if you go from 1990 till now.
Okay. Well,
He's only halfway to George Strait otherwise.
yeah. What did we decide last time? 67?
60.
Jeepers. Now we
Moving
can all
on.
sleep
Sorry.
tonight.
Next.
Okay. Well, we've got the Country Music Hall of Fame honoring modern trailblazers like Riley Green, Ella Langley, Zach Top, featured in the new American Currents exhibit at the Country Music Hall of Fame. The show celebrates key moments and artists shaping country music in 2025-2026.
It's kind of cool that those two are listed together,
Yeah.
Charlie Green and Ella Langley, only because they grew up in the same town in Alabama.
Oh.
So that town is going to be pretty pumped right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's multiple street signs at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. How long do those exhibits stay up normally? What, you think they'll be there in June?
Oh, at the Hall of Fame. Some of the smaller ones go by pretty quickly, but I don't know if they would consider this a small one.
Yeah. Okay, something to look forward to if you're heading to Nashville. Check it out. Country Music Hall of Fame. Okay, I'm going to tell you the next thing, which is about the Braves County Fest lineup that has been announced. Ella Langley, Cody Johnson, Ernest, and Mackenzie Carpenter topped the first ever Braves Country Fest in Atlanta. The festival, June 13th, will feature rising talent and free attractions around the Truist Park. Well, I didn't know that they were going to have one in Atlanta, but in Atlanta in June, it will be hot Atlanta at that point. So, if you choose to go, tank top and some kind of misting fan. All right, well, up next, Luke Combs, Emily Ann Roberts, Charlie Crockett, and more drop fresh music this week. I need to go check some of those people out because I don't know some of those names. Emily Ann Roberts and Charlie Crockett. I wonder if Davies is dad.
Oh, dear God. Next.
Okay, up next, Classic Country Legends Tour coming this summer. The Roots and Boots Tour featuring Sammy Kershaw, Aaron Tippin, and Colin Ray hits the road. Dina Carter will be joining them for their performance on June 19th. Okay, country music influence is growing in unexpected cities as local scenes expand. We're talking about places like Austin, Denver, Chicago, and even Boise, where country scenes are growing fast and fans are showing up loud. Clubs, honky-tonks, and regional artists are drawing new fans nationwide. I did recently hear, though, that Jacksonville is a hot spot for country music, so that's exciting. Bring it on. Okay, well, last but not least, Lee Brice's new song sparks strong opinions. Lee Brice's latest single, Country Nowadays, is stirring debate about the direction of country music. Some critics applaud the song's boldness, while others say it misses the mark.
I like Lee Brice's music.
I definitely like Lee Brice's music. He looks like a dude I would not want to meet in a dark alley.
Yeah, he's a big teddy bear, though.
Yeah. All right, crew members. That's the news that we decided you should know.
Nice. I like it. Let's stick with that one for a while. That makes me happy.
Oh, good.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to the question of the day.
What is the question of the day, Jay?
You know what? Question of the day today is name an artist who has the most unique voice. Name an artist who has the most unique voice. I didn't publicize it today, but it's from James. James likes to give us questions.
He does a good job.
He does a lot of them through audio. I should go ahead and start playing more of them.
Yeah, give James his 2 minutes of
I
fame.
know. He deserves it. This one was not recorded audio, so it's not like we're losing anything. So in the future, we'll have some more questions. This one came via email. And if you would like to submit a question like James, you can do that at feedback@jfrenzy.com. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the question of the day. Artist with the most unique voice. Go. I'm going to see if I can do these tonight. Okay?
Okay.
First
I have
one,
faith in you.
Kate.
Nice and short.
Right out of the gate, I can do Kate. I want to read the rest of it, but it includes her name, so I'm not going to do it. But Kate says Cher.
Ooh, good pick. Good pick.
Cher does have a unique voice, I would say.
Yeah. I was just listening over the weekend. We were coming home from Blue Springs watching the Manatees. And there was a song that came on, and it is a duet with a man. And I was like, who is that voice? I know that voice. I know that voice. And then the names started scrolling on the radio or whatever, and it was Cher. And I was like, of course it was Cher. She's got a great voice. Very distinct.
Next is Vivian. She says Frank Sinatra.
Okay, yeah.
Next one is Bridget. Another one I can pronounce.
Nice.
Nice, huh? She says Karen Carpenter and Aretha Franklin. I don't know if Karen Carpenter is a unique voice.
I was thinking the same thing. Like perfect
Were you-
pitch, really
is that what you were
pure.
thinking?
I was just going to say that.
Karen Carpenter has a very pleasing voice. But is it unique? I don't know. Rip Tent a Squeeze Pop. Rip Tent a Squeeze Pop. She says
Okay.
Bjork.
Okay.
Next, Jonathan. Jonathan says, well, Tom Waits.
Okay.
Then he follows it up with Harriet Wheeler and Ricky Lee Jones. Nick says Ringo Starr. Latte. Latte, thank you for joining. That is definitely the first time we've ever said latte.
Is it latte or is it latte? Are there two T's?
No.
Now we got you questioning yourself.
Latte.
What does latte say?
L-A-T-A-Y.
J? Oh, sounds like latte.
Latte says Freddie Mercury. Roots and Boots. Yes, I said it, Miss Tiffany. Roots and Boots.
Roots and boots.
Says Steve Forbert.
Say it again.
Steve Forbert.
Oh,
And
I don't know this.
Dan Reeder. He's giving us two selections. Scott says Maynard. Brian says Geddy Lee. Von Ray. Von Ray says Elvis. And then he follows it up with Dylan. Heaven. Oh, Heaven. You are heavenly. You really are.
heaven.
Her middle name is Lee.
I like it.
She's heavenly.
I had a friend who was born on Christmas Day, and her name was Merry Christmas. Christmas was her middle name.
It's not bad, I guess. As long as it's the middle name. So Heavenly, who is Heavenly, by the way? She wants to know, are we looking for dead or alive?
Best.
Best. Doesn't matter.
They're
dead or
wanted.
alive.
We want the answer.
Don't
Dead or alive.
Tiffany, you're fired.
All right. She says if we're going to go with dead, then she will go with Janis Joplin.
Huh?
Jay, not this Jay, but that Jay, says John Fogerty. He says it's just actually my opinion. All right. Matthew says Willie Nelson. Chris says Tiny Tim. Oh, Kim says, well, I would have to say Stevie Nicks. So you could also say Reba or Billy Corgan. James from the question of the day, James, says Lane Stanley. Karen says Willie Nelson.
Oh, 2 vote.
All right, wait for it. Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy says Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. She says Janis Joplin and Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
Dan Dingledine. I had to say it. I'm not going to not say that.
We love you, Dan.
Danny Dingledine. Danny, if you would ever like to come on the show, by all means, you could be a future guest. Danny Dingledine says Steve Perry. And make no mistake, Danny, I'm not making fun of your name. I just think it's a fun name to say. Danny Dingledine.
That's what I was going to say.
Rod. Now that's a name. That's a man right there. Rod. Rod says Roy Orbison.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Elisa says Janis Joplin. Carol says Gene Watson. Rena says Linda Perry. Jay, not this Jay, but that Jay, comes back again and says Stevie Nicks. And wait for it, he comes back again and says Brad Roberts. Bryn says Iris Dement. Anthony says Tom Petty or Prince. Keith Sensing, the Keith Sensing, says John Wetton. Christine says Tom Waits. And Mike says Clayton Stroop, singer of Thriving Ivory. All right.
Okay.
Miss Tiffany,
Jay.
what you say?
I said Sam Smith. He's got a very nice voice, very good songs, but I can always tell when it comes on, I'm like, oh, this is a Sam Smith song.
I am not typically a fan of the high male vocal voice. I prefer the lower registers.
I think most people do, and that's why we always have one chick and many men.
I don't know. Could go either way. Mark, sir, your vote for the most unique voice.
So when you first posed the question, the first thought that popped into my head was Tom Petty. And then, Tom's got one of the most unique voices there is. And two of his fellow traveling Wilburys, who you also mentioned, Roy Orbison and Bob Dylan. So those are three very unique right there. And then going female, Kim Carnes, who sang Betty Davis Eyes with that raspy, husky voice. Those were the ones I came up with.
Nice. Well, if you're going to mention Tom Petty, I have to say, who do we know that has peed next to Tom Petty? No, Miss Tiffany, you don't?
Oh, me? You were asking me?
Yes.
You peed next to Tom Petty?
Next to Tom Petty.
It's not right at all.
Von Ray?
Von Ray, there you go. I'm surprised you got that. I mean, all they had to do is listen to the episode. Yes, Von Ray, episode number 1, peed next to Tom Petty. Anyways, my vote for the most unique voice would be Von Ray.
Oh.
I know somebody mentioned Steve Perry, but I think Steve Perry's got probably one of the best voices ever, but not the most unique voice.
Jeff Tate,
he's an amazing vocalist, but I don't know if it's unique.
just because of his range and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's not unique as in it's like I've never heard something sound like that, but just the control and his range.
His range is insane, from the lowest of low to the highest of high, and everything in between. Jeff Tate, worth putting on the list. All right,
there.
Miss Tiffany, let's go down the list 2 at a time.
Oh, crap. Okay. Maynard and Geddy Lee.
Geddy Lee, was that even on the list?
I sure as hell didn't come up with it on my own.
Who put Geddy Lee on the list, and why don't I remember that?
Well, you got to pick Geddy Lee or Maynard.
Geddy Lee.
Okay.
I swear I don't remember saying Geddy Lee. I'm looking back to him right now going, when did I say Geddy Lee? Oh, there it is, Brian. Brian said Geddy Lee. Oh, that was during the fast time when I said we're going to go fast. We didn't really go fast.
No. Geddy Lee
We'll
or
speed
Karen
it up
Carpenter.
in editing. Geddy Lee or who?
Karen Carpenter.
Oh, Geddy Lee.
Geddy Lee or Cher.
We can go either way with this one.
Most unique.
Geddy Lee.
Frank Sinatra or Geddy Lee?
Frank Sinatra. Only because of his phrasing. Because Geddy Lee has a very unique sounding voice. But Frank Sinatra's voice, very pleasing, very good sounding voice. No one quite like him, but he's got a very unique phrasing to his voice, or to his vocal.
Okay. Frank Sinatra or Aretha Franklin?
Frank Sinatra.
No respect there. Sorry, Aretha. Frank Sinatra or Bjork?
That was good. I like that. No respect. That's good. Oh, dear God. Bjork? I guess that's unique. I'll say Bjork.
Okay.
I don't know how that made our list, but okay.
Bjork or Tom Waits?
Tom Waits.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can pick him out of a crowd pretty easily. I don't know.
I couldn't because I've never heard him before, so I couldn't.
I produced an artist named Ken 11, and Ken 11 sounds very similar. He's got that same voice, which, as I say, that would make it not unique. Just saying. Just throwing out. I'm still going with him. Move on.
Tom Waits or Freddie Mercury?
Tom Waits more unique. Freddie's better.
Tom Waits or Elvis?
I'm gonna go with Tom
nothing
Waits.
but a hound dog. Okay.
I mean, that's unique. I'll give it to you. But you got to hear Tom Waits. I mean, there's no mistake in it when you hear him sing.
Okay. I can already see myself in the car driving and pausing us to go listen to Tom Waits. Tom Waits or Bob Dylan?
Bob Dylan.
Okay.
I mean, nobody else mumbles like that.
Bob Dylan or Janis Joplin? I wrote Janice dead, so I had to remember what her last name was.
Nice.
Because that lady said, if we're gonna Heavenly said, well, if we're gonna go dead, then I'm gonna pick Janis Joplin. So I wrote Janice dead.
Wow.
Seemed relevant in the moment.
I'm just glad she's not here to hear it.
Well,
oh, maybe she is. We don't know. Janice, if you're here, jfrenzy.com. Come on. We'd love to talk to you.
Bob Dylan or Janice?
I still have to say Bob Dylan.
Okay. Bob Dylan or John Fogerty?
Bob Dylan. I don't even know how John Fogerty's on the list.
I just put it down.
I don't think he's very unique.
Bob Dylan or Willie Nelson?
Bob Dylan. Willie Nelson's, but Bob Dylan's a whole different category of unique.
Okay, Bob Dylan or Stevie Nicks?
Bob Dylan.
Okay. Bob Dylan or Reba McEntire?
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan or Lane Stanley?
Still say Bob.
Okay, Bob Dylan or Alanis Morissette?
She is unique. And I love her, but Bob Dylan's got a more unique voice.
Okay. Bob Dylan or Steve Perry?
Bob Dylan. Steve Perry, much better singer. Leaps and bounds, best singer in the world.
Bob Dylan or Von Ray?
See, now this is my problem. It's Bob Dylan. I'm not going to try to say it's not. But Von Ray has got an extremely unique voice to me. And so does Rob Thomas. They both kind of have the same voice, which leads me to believe it may have been something from that Orlando music scene back in the 90s. But I've always liked Von Ray's voice, even before he got his record deal and before they, let's say, polished the band up and all. His voice has always been very unique, and I really, really appreciate that about him. However, Bob Dylan's much more unique.
Okay. Bob Dylan or Roy Orbison? That is a tongue twister.
Bob Dylan.
Bob or Brad Roberts? Brad Roberts.
Bob Dylan.
Tom Petty?
Bob Dylan.
Bob or Prince?
See, it's going to be Bob Dylan for all of this because there's no one can be more unique than that. I just can't picture anybody.
Jeff Tate?
Jeff Tate leaps and bounds better, but Bob Dylan.
Okay, the last one is Bob Dylan or Chris Stapleton.
Bob Dylan.
Okay.
Again,
Bobby.
every one of those better than Bob Dylan. But Bob Dylan is definitely unique. I think Bob Dylan's the worst singer on the entire list. But by far the most unique voice. Yeah. All right, well.
He's so unique because he can't sing.
There you go. Bob Dylan, well, congratulations. Come pick up your prize, jfrenzy.com.
Which is a whole bunch of appreciation. Actually not, because you didn't say, yeah.
All right, folks, let's move on to the countdown.
All right, the countdown. We're starting with number 10. 10, debuting is Max McNown, Better Me For You.
It's a good song. I like it. Is that how you pronounce his name? McNown?
Yep.
That's how you pronounce his name.
Yep.
Max, Better Me For You. It's one of those leans on the more poppy side of country music.
Oh, then I'm going to like it. Justin Moore has been dying for me to say his name because he's in spot number 9. Time's ticking. Okay, and Mr. Hudson Westbrook, who we spoke about earlier, he is in spot number 7, holding steady again with the song House Again.
You skipped
Why?
number 8.
I don't have it on here. Well, you say what it is.
Number 8. Numero ocho is Thomas Rhetz with Ain't a Bad Life.
Oh. Spot number 7, Hudson Westbrook, House Again. Oh, we said that. Spot number 6.
Yes, but now he said it in order.
Well, spot number 6 is Morgan Wallen.
And what happened to Morgan?
Well, he smoked 20 cigarettes.
What happens when you do that? Not only do
You
you
have
forget
one
how
heck
to
of a
count,
night.
you go backwards. He's going in the wrong direction on this chart.
Yeah, well, he's been there for a hot minute.
But
No.
he didn't make it to number 1.
No, he didn't. Yeah. Well,
It's disappointing.
nope, I can't say that. Okay, spot number 5, Shabuzi with the song Amen.
Amen.
All I really need is... Okay. Spot number 4 is Mr. Jason Aldean. How far does a goodbye go?
Uh-oh. Apparently it only goes to 3.
Yep, because last week it was at 3 and now she going bye-bye. Okay, spot number 3 is my girl. Even though I said I wasn't going to say it, she is my girl. Ella Langley, Choosing Texas. And in listening to her new releases, I was like, it's like you with Sarah with an H. Like, I had to go back and listen. I couldn't help it. Like, I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then I went back, asked her to play it for me. She did. Spot number 2 is George Burge with It Won't Be Long.
It won't be long. Mark, we give drum rolls for number 2 around here. Just saying. If you're wondering what's going on, that's what's going on.
But let him hear what we do for spot number 1. Spot number 1, Hardy is holding steady with Favorite Country Song. Well, we're classy around here.
Yes, Mark, she forces me to use those against my will. Just saying. I find them to be very cheesy. She forces me, Miss Kathy supports her in it. So here
See
we
my
are
mommy.
using cheesy sound effects. This is what we've become, Mark.
Yep.
Let's move on to the
Okay, ready
indies.
for the indie charts? Yes, indie charts is going to be spot number 10 with Kristen Kelly and the song The Next Right Thing. Spot number 9 is Cowboy Pillows by Lexi Stevenson. And numero ocho numero ocho is Too Much Lonesome by Eric Lee Bedingfield. I wonder if that song is off of the same album or EP that his other song was off of. We had another song by him.
I don't know.
Okay, and spot number 7 is The Church on Cumberland Road by Shenandoah and Nickelback. Okay, spot number 6, Holding Steady, Smells Like Whiskey by Jesse G. Okay, spot number 5, 3 Sheets to the Wind by Kelly and Sarah. Okay, spot number 4 is Perfume on My Jersey by Caleb Lathrop. Spot number 3, I Want It All by Skip Ewing. Spot number 2, Hell That I Call Home by Porter Martin. And spot number 1, Secondhand Smoke by Alex Miller.
The indie chart only gets a little applause, Mark.
Baby clap. Oh.
Little horn. We're going to move on, and this is going to be fun. We're going to move on to a trivia segment.
Okay.
We are going to do a little bit of trivia. Mark, my friend, you are the guest. I'm going to allow you to select the genre you would like to go with first, country or rock.
Gee, let me think.
I didn't know if you'd want to start off strong or if you'd want to end strong.
Let's start off strong. Rock.
All right, question number 1. What was the original name of Led Zeppelin?
The New Yardbirds.
Mark on the board already.
I was going to say that.
All right, number 2. Who released Back in Black in 1980?
AC/DC.
All right, you went first. I'll give it to you. Although that's probably the only one Miss Tiffany's going to get. Who replaced Ozzy Osbourne in Black Sabbath in 1979? Who is known as Slowhand?
Eric Clapton.
What was Guns N' Roses' debut studio album?
Appetite for Destruction. Feel free to jump in anytime, Tiffany.
Okay. Yeah. I was just giving you time to think.
Who had the hit Every Rose Has Its Thorn?
Poison.
Def Leppard? Oh, yes.
At least you made an effort, Miss Tiffany, and you were close.
I've been thinking.
Who was the original singer of Van Halen?
David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth.
Yeah,
So close.
You both got it, but Mark was a hair quicker. What year did Metallica release Master of Puppets?
1986.
Damn.
I saw them on that tour opening for Ozzy.
I knew you would get it, or I knew you would know the album and the band and all that, but I didn't realize you'd get the year. That's good. Who bit the head off of a bat on stage?
Ozzy Osbourne. January 20th, 1982, Des Moines, Iowa.
I always think it's Marilyn Manson. I always think that story is about Marilyn Manson. I don't know. Yeah.
Which band featured Nikki Sixx as a bassist?
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Miss Tiffany, you're getting so close.
Don't worry, Tiffany. You're going to get me on all the country ones.
I know. I'm hoping so.
Who was the lead singer of Nirvana?
Kurt Cobain.
I had his face in my third eye, but I couldn't come up with his name.
Is that what you call it? Your third eye?
I don't know. In my mind's eye.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. What was the first single from Pearl Jam's album 10?
Alive.
Alive.
I thought you were going to yell at Jeremy, but no. Who released Super Unknown in 1994?
Chris Cornell. Soundgarden.
Oh, damn. Miss Tiffany, I'm just saying, I wouldn't get half of these. I'm just throwing that out there. What was Alice in Chains' MTV acoustic album called?
Unplugged.
That's what I was going to say.
Bonus if you can tell me the year it was released.
94-ish.
94-ish, 1996. Who released Hybrid Theory in the year 2000?
I do know that.
Miss Tiffany, I thought you had it.
Go ahead, Tiffany.
Hybrid Theory? Metallica? I don't know.
Oh, that would be Linkin Park.
Oh,
Mark missed one.
I should have known that. I have that album and I love that album. I just couldn't picture who it was.
Who played the guitar solo on the song Beat It?
Eddie Van Halen.
What band did Dave Grohl form?
Foo Fighters.
Just talked about that.
We did, Miss Tiffany, yes. What was the first studio album by Pantera before they broke up?
I can't remember the album name. Nope.
Reinventing the Steel.
Oh, I was going to say that.
Which band has the mascot Eddie?
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
It's
It's
Tiffany.
the airplane, right?
Should have had that one, yes. And last on the rock side of the world, which city is considered the birthplace of grunge?
Seattle.
That would be Mark with 18 out of 20.
How many did I get, Jay?
Out of 20.
But here's your comeback.
I doubt it. I don't know.
All right, moving on to the countryside of the world. Here we go, Miss Tiffany, your chance. What was the first country song to sell over 10 million copies?
Still the one by
I
Shania.
will always love you.
That would be Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus.
Gosh.
I'm just going to be guessing here.
Which country artist was the youngest solo member ever inducted into the Grand Ole Opry?
Leanne Rimes.
Taylor Swift.
That would be Carrie Underwood,
Oh.
inducted at the age of 26.
Oh.
Which country legend was nicknamed the Possum?
Johnny Cash. Willie Nelson.
You can't have more than one guess. Mark gave no guess, so that would be
Yeah, I took his guess.
George Jones. Well, that was nice of Mark to let you have it.
It was.
Thanks, Mark.
Which country duo had a massive crossover pop hit with Need You Now? Lady A.
Ah, yes. I was going to say Jennifer Nettles. I knew that was wrong. And once I got that in my head, I couldn't.
Couldn't break free.
Nope.
Number 5. What was the name of Garth Brooks' rock alter ego in the late 90s?
Oh. Chris.
I'm surprised you thinking out loud is not giving Mark the clue he needs.
No, I had the Chris part. I think Chris S. something. I can't remember the last name. I can picture the album cover. I can't remember.
The answer would be Chris Gaines.
Yes.
Which artist wrote I Will Always Love You before Whitney Houston made it a pop hit?
Dolly Parton.
Going with Miss Tiffany on that one, Mark.
It's a pity point.
Well, you started your sentence first.
Okay.
What country artist starred in the movie Pure Country?
George Strait.
Yes. Surprised it took you that long for that one. That was one I thought you would know.
I just don't trust myself, I guess.
What female country artist's real first name is Elaine?
Shania.
Nice, Mark. Number 10. Which artist holds the record for the most CMA Entertainer of the Year wins?
Taylor Swift. I don't know.
The answer would be Garth Brooks.
That's what I was going to say. On the tip of my tongue.
I'm biting mine right now. All right. What was the first country album to debut at the number 1 spot on the Billboard 200?
Something from Carrie Underwood?
No. The answer would be Ropin' in the Wind by Garth Brooks.
Oh, okay.
Which country artist famously turned down an early recording of Friends in Low Places? That would be Mark Chestnut.
Oh.
But yeah, he's kicking himself.
Mm-hmm.
Although, would he have made it as popular as Garth Brooks?
Right. That's what I always think about that.
Number 13. What was Johnny Cash's nickname?
I'll know when you tell me.
The answer would be The Man in Black.
Yes.
Number 14. The country superstar played Hannah Montana's dad on the Disney Channel.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Nice. What Tennessee city is known as the birthplace of country music?
Nashville? Memphis?
That would be Bristol.
Oh.
Number 16. Which country group had hits with Boots Scootin' Boogie and My Maria?
Yeah. Big and Rich?
Oh, so not close.
Is it the Gentry people?
No, even further away. Brooks and Dunn.
Oh, yes.
What country singer's debut single was Austin?
Blake Shelton.
Thank you. Dear God, if you didn't get that, I was going to kick you. Which artist is known as the King of Country?
George Strait.
What country artist's breakout album was Traveler?
Willie Nelson.
Chris Stapleton. Which legendary country family band featured Naomi and Winona?
The Judds.
All right. On the country side of the world, Miss Tiffany wins with 5-2. But overall, Mark wins 20-5.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what, Mark? I thank you for joining us for that because that was fun.
That was fun.
But if you had not been here,
It would have been a whole lot of silence.
would have been rough.
It would have been rough. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the mailbag. All right, mailbag. Let's start off with Rockalooch.
Rockalooch, what'd she say this time?
Rockalooch says, y'all are hitting a groove right now. Feels better than syndicated radio shows.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I'll take it. Marcus. Marcus, we've said that name once before. Marcus in Tulsa.
Tulsa. Oklahoma.
If you're signed to a major and rolling with a 6-figure marketing budget, you're not outlaw. This is in response to our conversation about outlaw artists. Granted, a lot of the artists that we mentioned had in the past major record deals, had marketing budgets, and make a lot of money. So are they truly considered outlaw artists? I still think they are.
Well, I think so, because weren't we going on the style of music?
No, we're going on the rebellion of those artists, going against their record label and doing things like that.
Then I agree with him.
How can you agree with that?
Read his comment again.
If you're signed to a major and rolling with a 6-figure marketing budget, you're not outlaw.
Right, because, quote unquote, you're given in to the man. The man is helping you. Right? Whereas if you're like on your own, indie, doing your own thing, I would assume that money is from a record label. I guess if the money is your own money, then yeah, you're still outlaw. But if the money is from a record label, then I think, no, you have a new set of rules and you're playing by them.
Willie Nelson famously fought his record label through the years.
Sure.
Has a boatload of cash, or at least had a boatload of cash. Fought the IRS at one point. So, I don't know. Anyways, I still think you can be outlaw and have money.
Yeah.
Because the outlaw, it comes from going against the grain and fighting your label. Doesn't mean have anything to do with money. Yes, granted, you make money by having a major record deal in most cases. But
yeah.
It's a thinker, Marcus. It's a thinker. Thank you for giving us one to think about. Cindy from Hopkinsville. That's right here in Kentucky.
Oh, snap.
Your banter cracks me up.
Well, this will be a good episode for her then.
Yeah. Big Al. Big Al. Big.
I heard it. I heard it.
Al.
Yeah.
Also in Kentucky. Doesn't say where, it just says Kentucky.
Well, I'd be
Big and Al, we would like to know what part of Kentucky. When you go into producer mode, that's my favorite version of you. Don't dial that back.
I agree. I don't know if it's my favorite version of you, but it's one I do like. I like learning.
Sophia in Charlotte.
Huh?
Serious question. Why do labels push artists to release 20-song albums when streaming data clearly shows that fans loop 4 or 5 tracks? Is it because of ego? Is it contracts? Or is it just trying to game the algorithm?
I mean, I think game the algorithm a little bit, but also that's what people have always done, right? You release 12 songs on your record, and then people only loop 4 or 5. Same.
So why release 20?
Why did Morgan Wallen release 36?
So is it ego? Is it contracts? Or is it gaming the algorithm?
Okay, well, I said gaming the algorithm. So what is your answer?
Well, unfortunately, right now, I think more artists are leaning towards releasing singles versus albums. So I don't think you need to worry about the 20 song or the Morgan Wallen's 332 album or songs on the album. I think more people are focusing on singles, and I think that is a play to keep their name in front of the audience for a longer period of time. They go into a studio and they record a full album. They record the 10, 12 songs that they do, but then they release them one at a time. So what they probably do is release one every other month or one a month in order to
I didn't think I was going to be able to wait to get to Ella Langley's album to come out. But then all of a sudden, the songs were coming out, and I was like, oh, well, fine. Game on then.
Yeah, so I mean, I think they're gaming the system, but I think they're gaming the system by releasing one song at a time, not by releasing an album of 20 songs or 336.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Trevor, the spreadsheet guy.
Oh.
Trevor, you sound like an exciting man. If you're putting the spreadsheet guy in your name, you've got some chicks all after you, my friend. Just messing with you, Trevor, please. You're the one who put it in your name, though. The spreadsheet guy. All right. Trevor says, I ran your last 10 episodes through my own little... I read it right.
Yeah.
I see what he's saying, and
you're impressed.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I ran your last 10 episodes through my own little listener retention tracker. And then it says in parentheses, don't judge me. Too late. We've already done that.
He did it with a spreadsheet.
We should have read the whole thing before we started judging. Sorry, Trevor. You're right. You've got all the ladies. It says episodes with industry breakdowns and ones with strong opinionated segments perform best.
Was there something else?
I don't know. Do they? I guess I'm waiting for a response. Do you think that those are the ones that perform best?
Well, yeah, because based on feedback that everybody likes, they like your producer mode and they like...
So we should stop interviewing people. Sorry, guys. Don't go to jfranzy.com and don't join in.
Yes, we are going to still interview people.
All right. Sorry, Trevor.
I like
Tiffany overrules you. I'm glad you did math. I would like to see your math. I would like to see how this works. I would like to see your own little personal
Trevor,
retention
set aside some time if you agree to do this with Shay.
Let me know, Trevor. We'll work something out. All right. We're going to move on right now, though, Trevor. Sorry. But if you want to reach out, if you want to join us right now, go ahead. I'll put it up on the screen. We'll go over it in painstaking detail. Melinda, really? Melinda says, Tiffany's laugh when Jay makes, now this is the way she wrote it. Tiffany's laugh when Jay makes a slightly unhinged comparison is my favorite recurring bit. Is that a recurring bit? I don't think it is.
It's not a recurring bit, but it does happen often. It's not a bit. It's legit.
There you go, Melinda. This is what I have to put up with every day.
Crack myself up.
Okay, I'm moving on. Corey. Corey from Des Moines. Now, is there a different spelling for a boy Corey versus a girl Corey?
Probably, because there is Corey and Cory. Corey Ashbury is a boy, and it's Cory. But also, I think a lot of people don't know that, and so they just pick whatever spelling they like the look of best.
Well, this is Corey. It came through email, so there's no profile picture.
Dang it.
From Des Moines. When an artist leaves a successful band...
Wait, so what's the spelling of Corey?
No E. Cory.
Okay. So we're going to guess it's a boy.
Okay.
Based off of my non-official information.
There you go. Corey,
Okay.
if you are in fact a female, please let me know. Otherwise, we're going to go with the fact that you're a boy. Corey from Des Moines says, when an artist leaves a successful band and goes solo, who usually owns the sound? The singer, the producer, the label? When they say sound, I assume they mean the master recordings.
Mm-hmm.
When an artist leaves a successful band, it's got nothing to do with the band. So that we can leave out. The band, they would fight over the name. You get a lot of artists who leave, like Mark mentioned Jeff Tate earlier. Jeff Tate left Queensryche. They both fought over the name Queensryche, and Jeff Tate lost. Jeff Tate now performs under the name Operation Mindcrime. But the label usually retains the rights to the master, not the producer. The producer doesn't. The producer's a hired gun for the label. Most labels hire the producer. Some bands do, but most labels are the ones that hire the producer. So the recording, the master file, typically lays in the hands of the label, and after a certain period of time, it may revert back to the artist, or they might come up with some sort of deal to let the recordings go. The same thing that happened with Miss Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
She offered to
That's what I was going to say.
Purchase them. That's what you were going to say. And then somebody came and purchased them out from under her, and then she was able to eventually purchase them in the long run. All right, next, Angie. I play the mailbag segment in my car like I'm waiting to hear my name called on at the Grammys. She says, one day, mark my words. However, also, the community you guys are building feels real, not forced.
Aww.
Well, thank you, Angie. I like
Angie. That mailbag was from Angie.
Angie, yes.
She is excited about her moment of fame.
Angie says, I play the mailbag segment in my car like I'm waiting to hear my name called at the Grammys. One day, mark my words. Also, the community you guys are building feels real and not forced.
Today is the day, Angie.
Wait for it. Wait. There you go. All right. A few more here. Leo. Leo in Tampa.
Oh.
Not from, but in. Leo, are you not from Tampa? Or are you just there?
I would guess that he's not from there, because most people
Are
feel
not
like have,
from Florida.
right?
Period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Leo, you've mentioned working in security, transportation back in the day. That's an odd way of saying it, but sure. You've mentioned working security, transportation back in the day. You should absolutely do a, quotes, story from the road segment. A mini-series, if you would. I guarantee you've seen a lot of things that we cannot imagine.
Well, we could run a couple and see what Trevor, he runs it through his listener retention. Let's see if the spreadsheet guy can let us know.
Me giggle. I like it. Only because you remembered it was Trevor. The spreadsheet guy.
Duh. You talked about it for 20 minutes.
Never forget that name. All right. Hannah. Yes, with the H. From Pittsburgh. All right. Country radio is behind the curve when it comes to streaming. They need to adapt or get the F out.
Why are they behind?
I don't know. Is country radio behind the curve when it comes to streaming? I don't know. I think they're...
I listen to all my country music on streaming.
I think
It's all
everybody
there.
does at this point. I mean, country still has a major presence on radio, but I don't think they're behind on streaming. Compared to other genres, I don't know. All right. Brandon. Doesn't say where you're from, Brandon. We would like to know that. I listened to the John Mason episode. Tiffany didn't just react. She advanced the conversation.
Me? Wow, thank you.
Is that just joking? Why do you have her on the show? No.
Nice ad lib, Jay.
You can tell it was ad lib because I didn't have to read it. Vinyl only Greg.
Oh.
Is the vinyl boom real or just nostalgia marketing? Are artists actually making money on their pressings? Or is this just a branding flex for Instagram photos?
I like how you wrote the question, first of all. A marketing flex. That sounded cool. I think they're still pressing records. Not like they were, but I feel like when I bring it up to people, it's on the marketplaces, like people looking for records. I feel like it's not necessarily a fad. I feel like it's somewhat legit.
I think it's legit that they're doing it, but it's definitely a nostalgia play. There's no point for having a record anymore. Did I tell you how I got my first records ever? My first records ever I got from a guy named Paul back in my neighborhood, and his house burnt down. And the records were saved from the fire, so he gave them to me, and they were Led Zeppelin records. Now, they might have been a little warped, but they all played. Anyways, Paul, if you want to come on the show and talk about it, please, feel free. That's Paul, 37 Main Street. Doesn't matter. It's not there anymore. Fire, Tiffany. Burnt down.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad fire. It was a fire, but it wasn't bad. It did not burn his home down. He did not lose his home, folks. He slept in the backyard for a few weeks, but that was fine. He's tough.
Was it winter?
Yeah, that's it. That's our
Okay.
questions. Dear God, thank
Wow.
God. And that is the, what did you say? And that is the responses that we feel that you need. Those are the mailbag questions that we feel we want to read. I don't know. We're working on it, folks. It's a work in progress.
That we decided you needed to hear.
There you go. I don't know. I'm not as good at coming up with that crap. All right. What is going on with you, my friend, Miss Tiffany?
Well, I'm very excited. I am going to go check out a group. Not till next Wednesday, though. And I'm disappointed it's on a Wednesday, but we're not recording on Wednesday, so it felt like a perfect moment to go check out a country music duo that will be at one of my favorite places in St. Augustine, the Colonial Tree Park. It is this huge, Colonial Oak Tree Park. It's this huge oak tree. It puts a canopy over the backyard of like this restaurant, and they have lights strung. They've got a couple little bars, and it's really cute. And so I'm very excited about that. Nice. So that's what I've got going on.
Mr. Bottolato, what do you got going on this week?
No, actually this weekend, I think we're going to go hit the local Renaissance Festival. We haven't done that in like 10 or 15 years, and our neighbors have a couple of teenagers, and we were telling them about that. So I think we're all going to go hit that on Sunday. So
Fun.
Yeah.
Are you going to dress up?
No. I am ye old man in black.
That's Johnny Cash. And we already have that conversation.
Yeah.
Will you be eating a turkey leg?
That was my question. I was going to say that.
Turkey leg, steak on a steak. Those are some of the staples, yeah.
Steak on a steak?
Basically a piece of really crappy meat on a skewer. But you got to do it because there's nothing better to do with like $35 or whatever the hell they charge for it now.
All right, fair enough.
And you, Mr. J?
Well, thank you for asking, Miss Tiffany.
Yes.
This week at such said Laurie's Roadhouse, we will have Clay Walker
Oh, wow. Okay.
The last time Clay Walker played Laurie's Roadhouse, I saw Kyle Fields open up for him. And Jason Hale was playing bass. Lucy Becker was playing fiddle.
Nice.
All previous guests of the show. Just throwing that out there.
Nice. I guess I didn't hear the Lucy interview.
Lucy Becker was previous guest of the show. She's won all sorts of fiddle awards over the past couple of years. I think when she came on the show, she had just won Fiddle Player of the Year.
Oh,
so,
wow.
I mean, she's really, really good. Really very cute as well. There you go. Can't beat that with a stick or a spear or whatever Mark had. Steak on a steak.
Steak on a steak.
There you go. Anyways, Michelle Robinson will be there on Saturday night.
Oh, nice.
Clay on Friday, Michelle on Saturday. And then Miss Tiffany, Mr. Bottolato, on Monday. If you want to come visit me, you will find me in Texas.
Oh.
It's not far from you, Mark. Don't give me that look. You can make it. If I can make it from here, you can make it from there. All right. Let's go ahead and just crash this thing.
Yeah, warning lights are coming on.
We have done it, folks. We have reached the top of the hour. That is hour number 2, which does mean we have reached the end of the show. So if you've enjoyed the show, please tell a friend. And Miss Tiffany, if you have not,
Tell 2.
tell 2. Tell them all. Mark, tell Sandy, tell somebody. You can reach out to all of us, all 3 of us, over at jfranzi.com. We will keep this or any other conversation going for that matter. You can also find our socials. You can find our address. You can find out where to send us steak. You can do... No? Sorry. Miss Tiffany says no. She says you can keep the conversation going, and that is it. Maybe find a social or 2 or some other random information. All right, Miss Tiffany. It is that time. Do you have any final words for us tonight?
Crew members, thanks for spending some time with us, and we look forward to seeing you during the next show next week.
On that note, folks, have a good night.
Thanks for listening to The Jay Franzi Show. Make sure you visit us at jfranzi.com. Follow, connect, and say hello. This episode has been brought to you by VR Knives, your source for 100% custom knives made by a true rock star. So, if you're in the market for a new piece of art, reach out to VR Knives. 407-421-5528. 407-421-5528.